A new day at the office. Time to do some pause squats and some bench today, so I think I kind of lost my voice yesterday, so not gonna say much today. Let's go hit the gym, I guess. I still haven't decided the weight of my top set. I'll just surprise myself. Alright. Besides, I'm not really impressed with the taste. Oof. No, it's not mine. Alright. Are my legs now thinner? Why is it so easy to pull it up? Yeah, welcome guys. As I said, another day at the office. Today I was supposed to do a bit of pause squats, competition pause squats, and a little bit of bench press. To be honest, I was kind of intimidated after taking a look at the session today because I'm about to bench 122.5 kilos times 3. This is a weight I haven't touched in a few months, so it's kind of, yeah, I mean, things are getting serious now. So, but first of all, let's take a look at my squat. As I said it a few times, I am definitely at a phase where I am experimenting a few stuff. So today I kind of focus on the low bar itself. So you can see that I'm focusing a bit more on my hip hinge instead of my knees. So the bar position of my squat itself is a low bar position, but I do more of a high bar squat. So as I said, I'm just testing a few things out and yeah, just trying to find what position fits me the most. Usually in training, I try to film all of my sets in different angles, and this is the very first video that I took today. You could see, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not confident to say that my squat was deep, but the main focus of my squats nowadays is to find the perfect depth. In this angle, it might seem that I'm not really hitting my depth, but if I take a look at the other videos, I am, so yeah. Weather-wise, it was not the best training that I had because I'm not really well going with the humidity, and it was raining all the time, so I was sweating like hell again. I know it doesn't really matter, and I am pretty positive that the others at the gym wouldn't really mind if I would talk into the camera or just talk to myself, whatever. I live in a free country where I'm allowed to do whatever I'm willing to do, so yeah, but I just really didn't feel like talking today at the gym. But I also got some positive reactions from my previous videos where I just decided to do my audio work at home, watching the video. So this is probably how I'm gonna do my video today. Let's talk about my squat again. This is the very last set, and I decided to go a bit deeper than I thought would be the optimal depth because I wasn't hitting depth the whole time. I would rather go a bit deeper than too shallow because, you don't want red lights. I guess the only way to find out is to practice over and over again. Yeah. Now, moving on to my second exercise of the day, I started off with the bar, of course. I didn't film that set, but yeah, this is me benching 70 kilos, focusing on the soft touch as usual, and yeah, time to load some more weight. This will be 90 kilos. Yeah, at this point, I already decided to bench 122.5 because I slept well yesterday and my back contraction was very promising in the first few sets, so time to load some big weights. To be honest, I don't think I really needed a spot for this particular set, but it was more of a mental thing that I knew that someone was behind me, always ready to rescue me if I just kill myself. And it worked out well. I'll definitely have to work on the longer pauses. The pauses were a bit short, but overall, I'm pretty happy that it moved fast. I think it's kind of boring when I talk about my training the whole time. And I was kind of surprised to see and read the comments and also to hear my friends telling me that they are actually really interested in listening to my stories and just listening to my storytelling. So let me just give it a try. I actually have been thinking about this for a few days now, and I thought I wasn't really ready to leave a video about how my life was and how my past was, but I'm just trying to keep things a bit simple. So I decided to talk about how I started doing powerlifting. In 2018, I managed to find a way all the way to Germany, alone, of course. And one day before my 17th birthday, I found myself in St. Peter-Ording, which is located in the very northern part of Germany. I was a very different person at that time, and I remember myself being terrified and kind of scared of the German weather, of course. The winter was crazy. It's not the temperature, it's the wind of northern Germany. If you've never been to northern Germany, the winds are like thin blades. They will just try to cut through your skin. That's how cold the winter is in northern Germany. You know, I kind of underestimated the winter in Germany because winter in Korea is also very cold, but I definitely remember skipping school for a whole week because I was sick in bed after going for a short walk with my friends. So this is a brief explanation of how the geographical situation was where I landed, which is I landed in the middle of fucking nowhere. I didn't really have a lot of things to do after school because the sunset was around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, speaking of which, when you ever had a chance to see the sun, this is also a thing. In Germany, you don't see the sun. So it was quite devastating. I have to admit, the first few months I was really thinking about my choice again and again if I really wanted to stay here in Germany because I was depressed for a quite long time, I would say. So you guys can definitely see that I'm trying to give you the reasons why I had to start with, hitting the gym. But no, this is not the only reason why I decided to hit the gym. It's not that I only had this one choice of hitting the gym. It's more of a friend of mine, Luca is his name. He's a guy from Munich, which is quite a distance from northern Germany. And at first, we didn't really hang a lot with each other, but I think one day I saw him at the gym doing some heavy shit, and I was really inspired because he's like a small guy and he was doing double the weights of what I was doing. And I had to ask myself, how is this even possible? And this is why I started asking questions like, how does this work? Like, tell me, teach me. I met a bunch of different kind of people in my life, but I'm pretty confident to say Luca is one of the smartest and intelligent people that I've met. He was 17 years old, but he was already in this fitness bubble. He knew exactly what he was supposed to do. He had ideas about eating. He took care of his proteins. He didn't give a shit about a lot of other things, but when it came to fitness, he was eager to do everything. He told me a lot of new things that I didn't know about training, about splits, about exercises that I've never done in my life before. And I was really happy to have this gym bro. But yeah, he was like a teacher to me. I remember this one video that he showed me, which was Clarence Kennedy snatching 200 kilograms and doing a backflip right after. And that kind of struck me in the head. I was thinking to myself, this is exactly how athletic I want to be. I want to be strong. I want to be fast. But I also want to be flexible. I just want to be athletic. And this is kind of the goal that Luca had as well. Maybe I'll talk about Luca and the fitness journey that we had in our school time in a different video. But yeah, this is basically how I got into the bubble as well, thanks to Luca. I don't know if I should thank him, but I guess I do. It's kind of mutual when you see the same guy at the gym. About the gym, it wasn't a real gym. It was more of a room with a few fitness equipments inside. I mean, we had the capability of going up to 180 kilos, but in a very desperate way. We had to gather up all the plates that we had and just load the bar up. To be honest, as we left school, the bar was not usable anymore because it was bent. But yeah, this is kind of the gym that we had. I would be being mean if I excluded another gym bro of us. Jonas, his name. He's a big guy. He's a huge guy. And the three of us, we spent a lot of time together at the gym. To be honest, I think this was one of the best moments in my life. Friends of us would drive all the way to Hamburg to go to clubs and discos and stuff, but we drove 40 minutes all the way to Husum to go to a gym to hit PRs. I'm not even lying. Of course, I'm happy about the progress that I've made until now, but I would rather give up everything that I've achieved until now just to spend a little bit of more time with my friends back then. I would say we really had fun. But maybe that is also part of life. We are walking our own separate ways now, but I can assure you that I am madly proud to see how my gym bros are doing. After all, they are my very first gym bros that I've ever had, and that'll probably stay this way. It's kind of a shame that this video was quite shorter than I expected, but I'm definitely coming back to this topic again, so thank you very much for watching my video today, and I will come back with some deadlifts. See you guys.